Hey guys.
Alright guys, I'm here to admit defeat. I dropped the ball on this.
Yeah.
There's a time that you just have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, fuck, you look like a lard ass. That time happens almost daily. But that's not what we're here for. We're here just to...
Do some Korpiklaani.
Just do some corporate... I feel like I need to cleanse my soul.
And palate.
And Korpiklaani is definitely the way to go. And going forward, in the future, if you ever faced with the decision of Korpiklaani versus something else, always...
When in doubt.
And I mean absolutely always go with Korpiklaani.
Yeah.
When in doubt...
Korpiklaani.
Korpiklaani is the answer. The name of the song, by the way, is Krystallomantia.
Oh.
I think I nailed it.
I thought you weren't going to do it, so anything...
No, I think I was pretty good there.
I think you did pretty good, yeah.
I think I was pretty good. All right, on that note, let's party like the Finnish Prime Minister and check out this video. You ready?
Yeah.
I feel better already.
Ah, it feels too good.
This fucking image is super powerful. Super powerful, that image there. All right. There's no. We all know what the video is about without even understanding a lick of the lyrics.
Yeah.
We all get what the video is about. Can I go first here?
Yeah.
All right. When we talk about Korpiklaani videos or songs, when we check out one of their tracks, we talk about a lot of stuff. Most of it has nothing to do with the video or the song, because we like to go on tangents. But we talk about a lot of stuff. I don't think I've ever felt like I needed to start off this conversation. In previous videos, I never felt like I needed to start off the conversation the way I'm going to start off this conversation, which is with a violin and the accordion. The violin melody throughout the entire song is out of this world. It's beautiful. It's sad.
It's beautiful, but it has a sense
haunting.
of sorrow.
It's haunting. Yeah, it has a sense. It's just so well done. And then to add to that, you have the violin up here, because this is a song that it really leads on that violin to lead the musical drive of the track.
But it also leads the musical drive, but it's also the big factor in the sorrow and sadder side of the song.
Because it represents really well.
Yeah.
Like every time
the violin is the perfect instrument for a very beautiful yet sad sound.
I agree 100%. The way it's going, it's almost like every time you hear a note, it's like a teardrop. It has that sort of feeling to it, that sort of emotion. But then to elevate that feeling without taking anything away from it, you put the accordion right below it. Because the accordion is doing what the accordion is enhancing what the violin is doing. It's not as predominant in the mix, it's not as much in the forefront as in the background, but it packs the sound. It gives, because the violin by nature is not an instrument that has thick sound. It doesn't. It's not a drum. It's not the bass. It's not a chuggy guitar. It doesn't have that sort of intensity to it. It has more of a mellow, like stripped out, like you said, more of a sourness to it. But the way you enhance that sourness without making the sound of the song feel overly thick or overly heavy, because that's not the point of the track, and I don't think you want to go down that road. But you do it in a very smart way, is which you put the accordion that can have the same sort of effect, plays a very similar role in terms of the sound that it gives, and you play it behind it. So you have the violin here and you have the accordion right underneath it, and then the two together create that heavy emotional experience that drives the whole song. The whole song really depends on that combo. The drums, guitars, everything is there to give a little bit more of volume and texture and substance to the way the song is put together. But those
the driving
two
factors is the accordion and the violin.
Yeah, more so the violin, but the accordion because it pushes the violin into the forefront and it gives the violin a little bit more of a robust perspective. Phenomenal. I think we've done countless songs from Korpiklaani on the channel. Never once have I started the conversation with that, because I don't think we've ever done a track that plays off of what those two instruments can do, or perhaps I should say plays off of what those two instruments can make you feel as much as this song does. Everything else is there to balance things out. And then the vocals, Yanni, he has such a great tone and delivery.
But he also has the violin type thing where his vocals is beautiful, yet a little bit of a tone change, and it's so sorrowful,
Yeah,
sad.
You can go from beer to fucking want to cry.
Yeah, his vocals.
He has such an incredible delivery.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like as a vocalist, when you think of Korpiklaani, he's very in my humble opinion, he's very underrated as a vocalist.
Because he's able to do so much with his voice. It's not just the sound of his voice, it's what he's able to do with it in the context of the song.
And the way he pronounces the words in the context of the lyrics. When it's a party song.
Or he drops his voice just a little bit to a little bit deeper, but those are the parts where it becomes more of a sadness. So he's able to do that in a way that kind of matches with the violin's drop also. It's just the little things he does is what makes him such a good vocalist and what makes him perfect for Korpiklaani.
When people talk about Korpiklaani, they always talk about the drinking songs, the party songs, and all of that atmosphere.
My favorite songs are the ones that are...
My favorite songs from Korpiklaani are the ones that are full of sorrow.
Yeah.
They're almost like doom folky tracks. Those are actually my favorite songs from them because of the way they instrumentalize the song musically and then with his vocals on top of it, of course he can sing a party track, but he has such a great tone that for a more sorrowful type track, for something that carries a lot more emotion in it, and he delivers phenomenally. And I think people concentrate on Korpiklaani as the party band, drinking, having a good time, and all of that. And I think sometimes his quality as a vocalist and the emotions that he brings, because not just one emotion, he changes throughout the song the type of emotion that he's giving you. That kind of stuff, it's really the trademark of a great vocalist. And I think people always look at Korpiklaani as a whole.
It gets lost in the whole party vibe.
Yeah, I feel it's the case.
But he needs to be, the light needs to be shined on him with the other more, sadder songs that he can really pull off with his vocals. Because he's not just a party vocalist. I mean, like you were saying, my favorite songs are also the more sadder Korpiklaani songs. Because I feel like they have so much in them, not just musically, but vocally.
It takes you to a different place, because I feel like a party song is a party song, no
matter who's singing
nobody who's singing it. It's a fun song, it's a party song. But when you get down to the nitty gritty, you may not understand the lyrical content of a song, but you understand the emotion that the song is putting forward, because you feel it.
And in his voice, even though I can't understand what he's saying, his voice is, or the way he changes the tone in his voice tells me all I need to know.
I honestly, I felt this for a long time, but I honestly feel like...
We couldn't find the perfect song to pull it out
to pull it out and talk about it. I think this is the perfect song, because, once again, it's a band that gets looked over in terms of being a party band, folky band, having a good time band. And to me, my favorite songs from them are the ones that go in the complete opposite direction. And I think Yanni, as a vocalist, really deserves a little bit more attention. It deserves a little bit more credit. In my humble opinion, maybe in Finland he gets that attention. Maybe in Finland he gets that credit. But I think outside of Finland, when people think of Korpiklaani in general, they think of the party atmosphere and having good times. It's and to me, there's so much more to it. As musicians, the way they build songs is outstanding. Now, you can make you can come here and say, oh, how many beer drinking songs do we need from Korpiklaani? They have like 1 million. Yeah, I know, because that's kind of what they do. But but it's the glass half full, glass half empty, depending on what personality you have. For me, I always look at the glass half full, never as the glass half empty. And by the way, if you look at the glass and it's half empty, then get a smaller glass and fill it up with that glass. Then it's going to be full.
Yeah.
Right? Then it's going to be full. So it's all about perspective. It's all about the size of the glass, if you will. You know what I mean? Bruce Lee once said, "Be like water." You know what that means?
No, I don't know what that means.
Be like water mean like you shape to
be
whatever.
Fluid.
No. Like if you put water into a jar, it becomes a jar. If you put water into a glass, it becomes the glass. If you put water in a cup, it becomes the cup. So be like water.
Okay.
Be who you are in the environment that you are. Mold to your surroundings. Be flexible. Don't be rigid. Okay. That's what it means. Fucking Bruce Lee knew his shit, man. Fuck. Be like water.
It's just
be funny. Like water, folks.
Be like paint fence.
No, dude, be like water.
I know,
it's such a great line.
I know, but because it has so much behind it. But it's just funny to say, be like water.
You don't remember, you're too young. When we were traveling with TFC, we had a 2-stick of Bruce Lee and it said, be like water. It's a fucking philosophical line.
It is.
In this world of today, funny. We need more people to be like water.
But it's just funny. It's
not.
Kind of like me just turning up against you and be like fence.
No, be like...
Yes, be like fence. Guard.
In what context?
I don't know.
Fuck this.
In what context? Water.
In your day-to-day life. Adapt to your surroundings. Adapt to what's around you. Don't be rigid in your way of thinking and your mentality. It means, like, be open-minded. The more you travel, the more open-minded you become. You know what I mean? Like, be like water. If people were like water, maybe what's happening in Ukraine wouldn't be happening in Ukraine right now. Like think outside. Don't even think outside the box. Remove the box completely.
Yeah.
So anyhow,
I just find that funny. That's why.
I think in the world context, when it comes to Korpiklaani, I think they still have that. People still have this one directional vision of what the band is.
At least outside of Finland, as we.
At least outside of Finland, and I think there's so much more than just that. And if there's one song that maybe will allow some people to be a little bit more like water and see exactly what the band is all about, this is a perfect song to do that.
Definitely.
In my opinion. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think we're good.
I can be like fence. What the fuck? What?
No, but it's just funny because like you just said
be hard wood. Like that sounds very porno.
Be hard like rock.
You know, like even
bright like sun.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say shine bright like a diamond. Fuck, missed opportunity there. You know, even a rock. You know, like water, soft water will hit the rock enough. Will make a hole in it. Doesn't matter how hard the rock is. Once again, be like water. Be like water, folks. All right. On that note,
I don't know what Dwayne has to do with any of this, but okay.
Not that rock, but anyways, we'll see you guys at the next video.
See ya.